We are Group 5. Today we are going to briefly evaluate the open source web browser alternative to the proprietary web browser Internet Explorer. This presentation will cover following 4 points. First of all, we will help you to define the open source. Then, we will take a quick look at the proprietary web browser Internet Explorer and introduce two open source web browsers, which are Firefox and Google Chrome. After all, the comparison and evaluation of those three software will be given. Firstly, let's see what is open source. In general, open source refers a method of software distribution where a programmer creates a program and makes it freely available for others to use, as well as modify the source code and redistribute the modifications to the software user and developer community. Being developed as a public corporation, open source under a lesson, which ensures the derivative of open source program will be also available as source code. The lessons may require the derived works to carry a different name or version number from the original software. All those actions help to protect the certain rights for the original authors. Then Fanxiang will introduce the Internet Explorer for you.
Well, thank you, Liyang. I'm Fanxiang. I will talk about the Windows Internet Explorer. Windows Internet Explorer is abbreviated to IE, which is a series of graphic web browsers developed by Microsoft and included as part of Microsoft Windows line of operating system starting in 1995. The latest IE version is IE8, which was released on March 19th in 2009. It has a variety of features. Firstly, the new accelerators in IE8 help you quickly perform your everyday browsing tasks without navigating to other websites to get things done. Simply highlight the text from any web page and then click on the blue accelerate icon that appears above your selection to obtain driving directions, translate and define words, email content to others, search with ease and more. For example, with the map with bin accelerator in IE8, you can get an in-place view of a map displayed directly on the page. Secondly, the new search capabilities in IE8 will offer relevant suggestions as you type words into search box to help save time. Click on suggestion at any time to immediately execute the search without having to type entire word or phrase. In conclusion, IE8 includes many performance improvements that contribute to a faster, more responsive web browsing experience. IE8 is a good web browser for people who want to start quickly, load pages faster, and instantly get what you want to do next by using a powerful new tab page. And now Colin will talk about Mozilla Firefox.
Thank you, Daniel. My name is Xiaoli. I will introduce the Mozilla Firefox. Let's get some new features of the Mozilla Firefox. Simple, like the features shown on the screen. The second one ensures browsing websites smoothly and reduce waiting time. While this update plugins that make the web better and safer for you. Full screen support for hypertext markup languages such as native video. Improve Java screen performance like browser responsiveness and startup time. Firefox always claims that security strategy less than find and fix security issues in record time, making Firefox the safest way to serve. Firefox will automate update the application periodically. When you download a file, the computer's antivirus program automatically checks it to protect you against the virus and other malwares. Firefox has been faster, but this is the fastest Firefox more than 3 times as faster as Firefox 3 and 20% faster than Firefox 3.5. There are some more advantages of the Mozilla Firefox. The first one is allow you enter text directly into web pages, like a blog post which include a spelling check. The new feature lets you scroll through tabs easily to see all 20 favorite pages and access the one you want quickly. There are hundreds of search engines on the Firefox, such as Google, Yahoo, Answer. Example of universal access that over 70 different languages be translated while Firefox into local languages as possible. Firefox makes much easier to use with mobility disabilities and visual impairments when they in key stores. All in all, Firefox be commonly applied in the world. Next, Frank will introduce the Google Chrome.
Okay, thank you, Connie. I'm Frank. Today I'm going to introduce Google Chrome. Google Chrome is a web browser developed by Google. It was first released as a beta version for Microsoft Windows on September 2008. Okay, in February 2010, Chrome was the third most widely used browser with 5.61% of worldwide usage share of web browsers, according to the Liyang applications. Visually, Chrome is basic and efficient. As you can see, the home page it displays a most recent size as well as a list of bookmarks and recent codes tab. Chrome is the first browser to incorporate machine translation into the browser itself. So you can just simply click the translate button and it will translate the whole website to the language you want in a second. Okay, here is incognito mode. If you don't want your website visitors and downloads to be recorded into your browsing and download history, you can browse in this incognito mode. Tabs and stability. Chrome is built for stability. If an individual tabs are freezed and crash, other tabs are unaffected. And you can drag the tab down to open a new window, or you can drag the tab into a different position. Okay, let's compare Chrome to IE. The good side of Chrome is Chrome loads faster than IE, and it allows you to search terms and URLs into a single spot. And simplicity, the key design of Chrome wastes no screen space. The bad side of Chrome is it has a privacy problem because Chrome will collect your browsing history and download history. And reliabilities. Some sites and online surfaces still don't work with Chrome. To conclude, Chrome is all about user-friendly. If you just want to browse around on internet, Chrome is definitely your best choice. Next is Rachel.
Thank you, Fred. I'm Yunlu. In this part, I will comparison of them all. Mainly from following parts, from the usage, from the operating system support, browser features, language support, and the overall performance. Okay, let's look at the first chart. From the chart, we can see that recently Internet Explorer is still the famous one, then following by the Firefox, then the Google Chrome. Next is the operating system support. Mozilla Firefox acting the best. Next one is the browser features. From this figure, we can see that Internet Explorer don't have the spelling checking features. The rest of the Google Chrome and the Mozilla Firefox acting very good. Next one is the language support. Internet Explorer acting the worst because it only got 33 languages support. Google Chrome got 50 languages, Mozilla Firefox got 77 languages. Performance comparison. We compare those three from the speed, CPU usage, loading time, such as this. So from the comparison, we can see that Internet Explorer acting the worst because it takes up the most CPU usage, but the lowest loading time. The overall performance, we suggest that the Google Chrome is the first, Firefox the second, Internet Explorer is the third. So in final conclusion, according to our research, we find other two open source Google Chrome, Firefox browser compared from the Internet Explorer. We can say that Google Chrome and Firefox are much better than the Internet Explorer, and we suggest people to use rest of those two other than the Internet Explorer. Here's our reference. Thank you.